All right, 8th graders, you should have a blank sheet of scratch paper or graph paper. And we are going to start by folding this to have 4 boxes on the front and 4 boxes on the back. So let's fold it in half once like this, and then we're gonna fold it in half a second time. So it looks like this. And then we can unfold it, and we're gonna number the front side 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we'll number the back 5 through 8. Okay, so at the very top of this paper, I'm gonna put a title called More Solving by Graphing. And then you're going to put your name at the very top on the far right corner. All right, so for problem number 1, and then 2, 3, 4, and then on the back side, you are going to do 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so we are going to begin on this front side. I'm going to make a grid for myself. Hold on one moment. Okay, so here's how we're gonna set these up. I'm gonna go to the bottom right corner of box 1, and I'm gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's where I'm going to start my graph. And it's gonna go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I am going to have my graph go up 10, and then I'm going to go back to the center and make it go out 5 in both directions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's how we are going to put our grid for each of these problems. Okay, so you are going to have a graph like that on every single box. So I'm going to have you push pause on your screen for a moment, and you are going to draw that exact grid in box 2, 3, 4, and then on the back side, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Push pause, get those graphs drawn on there. Okay, so let's start working through problem number 1, and then you're gonna try the rest on your own. So on each of these problems, we'll start by writing down your inequality, or your equations. So I have 3x plus 4y equals 16. And then I'm gonna write my second equation on this other side of this squiggly line. I've got 4x plus y equals -9. Okay, so both of these things need to be solved for y. I'm going to start with this first equation. I'm going to subtract 3x from both sides. And when I do that, I have 4y left equals -3x plus 16. My last step, divide by 4, divide by 4, divide by 4. And I've got y equals -3/4 x plus 4. So I can put my first dot at +4. Now careful, these are not going to let us go all the way up to the places where we need them to be on the graph. So I'm actually going to count by 2s. This is up 2 and then 4. Now the spaces between would be single spaces. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then my slope is telling me go down 3 to the right 4. So starting here, I go down 1, 2, 3 to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can go down 1, 2, 3 to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can go back to the center, up 1, 2, 3 to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I can fit one more up. 1, 2, 3 to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so we have a nice looking line that I'm going to connect the dots on. Okay, then I'm going to do the same thing solving for the second equation. I can subtract 4x from both sides. And when I do that, I have y equals -4x minus 9. So I'll start by putting my first dot on the y-axis at -9. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And my slope is telling me to go down 4 to the right 1. Well, I can't fit that this direction, so I can go up 1, 2, 3, 4 to the left 1. Up 1, 2, 3, 4 to the left 1. Up 1, 2, 3, 4 to the left 1. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 to the left 1. 1, 2, 3, 4 to the left 1. All right, lovely looking line here. To see where the ordered pair crosses, I am going to choose this point right here. Now that is to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I went to the left 4, up 7. That's going to be my estimated solution for this thing right here. So how do I know for sure that that's the actual solution? Well, remember, we can check our solution. So I am actually going to require you on each of these to check your solution. So we are going to do that. I'm just gonna say check. So our first check is going to go right here. We're taking our original equation and we are going to put -4, 7 in place of x and y. So I have 3 times -4 plus 4 times 7 equals 16. Now, when I go to multiply this, I've got 3 times -4 plus 4 times 7, and I get 16. So this is true. 16 on the left, 16 on the right. That's a true statement. I'm going to check the other one over here. And for this one, I've got 4 times -4 plus 7 equals -9. And I need to check that. So 4 times -4 plus 7, and I get -9 equals -9. That's a true statement. So both of them work correctly. I get check marks for each of them, and this is the actual solution. So I can box off or star my answer right there. So you're gonna do this for every single problem. What I'm looking for when you submit this, I wanna see that you solve for y. I wanna see that you graphed them and found the place where the two lines cross, because that's your solution. And then I'm gonna see that you checked your solution in both original equations. So that's what you're working on right now. Please let me or your math teacher know if you have any questions on this, and I'm gonna have you start working.